I grew up in an extremely haunted house. Me and my family witnessed some abhorrent things, which then kickstarted an entire life's worth of UFO, UAP activity and strange encounters, right? And it all started from a very young age, where I lived in Croydon. Me and my brothers and my mum and dad lived in Croydon our whole lives. And then we kind of finally moved out of the flat, and my parents bought their first house, not too far away from where we were growing up in. And then we could all have our own rooms, and it was quite an exciting time and a new start. So not long after my family and parents moved into this house, strange things started to happen, and some weird occurrences were had, from things moving around and things dematerializing and reappearing in strange places, strange knocks, bangs, scrapes and sounds, and strange disembodied voices that would happen on a fairly frequent basis. And then as time got on, as my parents started to kind of decorate the house, take the wallpaper off, change colours of things, the activity got worse and worse and worse as things were changing within the house. And it all started more so with more bangs and scrapes and weird noises happening. There would be footsteps running up and down the landing, strange figures kind of darting from the corner of your eye. And I was a young child at the time when we moved out again from this house. I was about 7 years old, 8 years old, to go to Worthing. But this was from probably about the age of when I was about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got woken up multiple times in the night to my covers and my brother's covers as well being dragged off us during the night, and strange figures either being seen in the doorway, and it would petrify us, and then we'd all be crapping ourselves running into our parents' room. Doors opening unexpectedly, and waking up to something kind of brushing on your face, or having your hair kind of pulled on, or your shirt tucked on. And as a young child, this is absolutely petrifying, because it wasn't just happening to one of us, it was happening to the majority of my brothers. Now, one day when my mum was decorating the bathroom, she used to smoke cigarettes inside the house, and this was like the 90s, early 2000s. And as she was peeling the wallpaper off one of the toilets, she used to, a bit of backstory, she used to flick her cigarettes down the toilet. And then, not shortly after, or not long after she used to do that, the toilet seat used to slam down, or it used to go bang, 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 right? And it was completely unexplained, and it was kind of weird. And then one day my mum was decorating the toilet, she was ripping the wallpaper off the wall. And as she did that, there was writing near the toilet under the wallpaper which said, "Don't put your cigarettes down the toilet," right? My mum was absolutely perplexed and shocked by this, and it kind of stopped her smoking in her house, and then she basically didn't even smoke anywhere near the house, and she couldn't do it. She couldn't bring herself to it, because it was kind of a bit of a traumatic experience, which is very strange with a correlation. And then since this happened, we'd have cutlery drawers opening up with knives and forks and things being flung out into the air, or things kind of being shot across the room. You'd have chairs dragged across the room, chairs kind of moving around, table being moved around unexpectedly, and very, very kind of weird and peculiar activity of things kind of moving around the house as well.